Hi, welcome to my channel. Let us solve this simple radical equation. We have the root of x plus 2 is equal to x. So the first thing is to remove this square root sign. To remove the square root sign, we have to square both sides. The opposite of square root is square, and so we square both sides. This square will come and dissolve or cancel out the square root, and so we have x plus 2 is equal to x squared. Now, if we take everything to the right hand side and leave nothing on the left hand side, then we'll have x squared. This one is already on the right hand side. We take this one this way, it becomes negative x. We take this one this way, it becomes negative 2. So we obtain a quadratic equation in x. Now, that quadratic equation can be solved by either using the quadratic formula or factorization method and so on. Now, if we take the factorization method, we're going to get factors of negative 2, whose product is negative 2 and whose sum is negative 1, the coefficient of x. And so we search from the factors of negative 2. Factors of negative 2 plus minus 1 plus minus 2. Only two elements from this set will satisfy the condition that their product is negative 2 and their sum is negative 1. So which are those two elements? Which are those two elements? The two elements should be 2, negative 2 and positive 1. Yes. So chose, we take negative 1 and, we take 1 and negative 2. All right, so we're going to replace negative 1. The coefficient of x here is negative 1. We're going to replace negative 1 with these two numbers. And so we have 0 is equal to x squared uh, plus 1 minus 2x minus 2. We have replaced negative 1 with this. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. And so we have 0 equals x squared. We'll open out this bracket plus x minus 2x minus 2. And so we have 0 equals, if we take these first two members, we have x is common, we have x plus 1, and we'll come and take these next two members, we have negative 2 is common, so we have x plus 1. Pay attention, always check to be sure that the factorization here is correct by opening back this bracket. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2, so the factorization is correct. Now, at this point, we see x plus 1 is common, and so we bring it out, we factorize it out. X plus 1 into x minus 2. So finally, this equation, which gave us this quadratic, has been written in factorized form as x plus 1 into x minus 2 equals to 0. All right? So, how do we get the solutions? This is the factorized form. To get the solution, we set this equals to 0 and solve, and we set this equals to 0 and solve. So we have here this multiplied to this to give us 0. So either x plus 1 is 0, in which case x is equal to negative 1, or x minus 2 is 0, which implies x is equal to 2. So our solutions are x equals negative 1 and x equals 2.